Yeah, let's go back to 1 Kings 8 and 30. No, 38. Start at 38 real quick, please, and for me, so we can go through this.
Okay, this is 1 Kings 8, and you said 38?
Yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, 8 and 38. Con.
Alright, this is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 8, verse 38. With prayer and supplication soever be made by any man or by all thy people Israel.
Stop right there. That word, when it says prayer and supplication, it says soever be made by any man. In the Hebrew, that just plainly reads Adam. Go ahead.
Or,
keep going.
Or by all thy people Israel.
Let's start right there. So we clearly see a differentiation and distinguish between Adam, which is referring to any man, and then Yasharal, which is referring to the seed line of Israel. Continue.
Which shall know every man the plague of his own heart, and spread forth his hands toward this house. Then hear thou in heaven thy dwelling place, and forgive, and do, and give to every man according to his ways, whose heart thou knowest. For thou, even thou only, knowest the hearts of all the children of men, that they may fear thee all the days that they live in the land which thou gavest unto our fathers. Moreover, concerning a stranger...
Right, real quick, hold on. So that just is we was talking about, and also dealing with concerning our fathers, going back to the seed line and promises of the people. Now, moreover, concerning the stranger, not to mention this is in 1 Kings. There was no northern kingdom or southern kingdom. That didn't exist because there wasn't a split yet. Go ahead.
We're at 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 41. Moreover, concerning a stranger that is not of thy people Israel, but cometh out of a far country for thy name's sake, for they shall hear of thy great name, and of thy strong hand, and of thy stretched out arm, when he shall come and pray toward this house. Hear thou in heaven thy dwelling place.
So King Solomon is saying, Yahweh, here in heaven in your dwelling place. Go ahead.
And do according to all that the stranger calleth to thee for. The stranger calleth to thee for, that all people of the earth may know thy name.
Right, that word earth is eret, which is literally going back to the entire earth, the mass. Right, go ahead.
That all people of the earth may know thy name, to fear thee, as do thy people Israel. Right,
so we already know how you fear the Most High. Those that fear the Most High have a good understanding according to the scriptures. So let's refresh everybody and get that again in Psalms 111 and 10. Because what we're substantiating, what we're showing is the other nations are going to be allies to the children of Israel. And we know the Most High isn't coming back to gather up wicked nations of people and have them come into the kingdom among us serve. Doesn't make any sense. Christ isn't coming back to have mercy on Israel and then kill 2/3 of Israel. Then look at the other nations, have mercy on some wicked nations, and then slaughter some of them off. Right? And then put them into subjection under the law, statutes, and commandments. That doesn't make any sense either. Christ said, I'm coming back for those that have my commandments. Period. Can we get that? Psalms 111 and 10.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 111, verse 10.
Now Proverbs 19:16.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Right.
His praise endureth forever.
Right? His praise endure forever. All the nations are going to be brought into subjection under the laws, statutes, and commandments. Matter of fact, hold that. Get me Isaiah chapter 2. Give me Isaiah chapter 2, please, and thank you. And Onam, while he getting that real quick, Onam, read Proverbs 19:16.
We can't hear you, bro.
Oh no, I'm holding time. He can't do that.
Shoot.
I got it.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 16. He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his
1 minute
soul, but he that despises his ways shall die.
Con. Give me that other one I had you hold.
We at Can you hear me? We had Isaiah 2.
Yeah, so go down. Read down through Isaiah 2.
From verse 1?
Yeah, we'll start at 2.
All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall come and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
Correct. They got subject to the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
And we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion
have a good understanding according to Psalms 111 and 10, and Proverbs 19 and 16, as we were just read. Go ahead.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
That's time. That's time. Time.